There don't seem to be many reviews for this pressure canner around, and certainly no videos. So I am curious to see what it will be like to use. So it comes packaged quite nicely in a standard Amazon box. Oh, okay. So I ordered the Fulgutonit 19-quart pressure canner, and Amazon has sent me the Breerainz pressure cooker. All right, well, that's interesting. It's not what I ordered, but okay, let's have a look. So this is what it looks like. It's called the Breerainz pressure cooker. Oh, it's so strange that this is what they sent me. How weird. So this is the 18-liter pressure cooker. 18-liter capacity, made in China. There's some information about the canner here. Okay, so it says Fulgutonit 19-quart pressure cooker on this side. So it's actually the same thing, it seems. Let's have a look at the box. Safe and reliable. It comes with a pressure canner, and it comes with a elevation plate as well. Sorry, a bottom plate to put at the bottom of the tray, of the canner. Seems as if it's been packed quite well. Looks like it's nicely packed. It comes, yeah, it's actually quite nicely packed. It comes with the seal already in place. It seems pretty solid at first glance. There is a little bit of cardboard here, which I'm going to remove. Colombian Home Products, it says on the inside of the handle. 2047, I guess that's the serial number of something. So, yeah, I mean, looks okay. I mean, 18 quart is still quite big, isn't it? And so here we have the weight. It is rated for 10 pounds. Which is perfect for my elevation. So I'm interested to see how it works. We won't be elevating, we won't be using this at a higher elevation. The other one, the 23-quart one that I have, is used at a slightly higher elevation. And I have a weight which goes to 15 pounds. But this one is rated for 10 pounds. So, yeah. Then we get to the guts of it. We have, I'm not quite sure what this is. I'm going to have to read up a little bit. Here is the canner. There is no instruction booklet in the box, but this is the canner. Looks all right. It's pretty nice and wide. It seems like it's, yeah. Then we have the plate, I guess, which to stop the jars sitting on the base of the pot. Paid I paid $99 for this one, I believe. And I saw that it is available at the moment on Amazon for a slightly lower price. Immediately after I bought it, it was reduced in price, which is typical. So this looks okay. This looks pretty standard. There is a little instruction booklet. 18 liters, Fulgutonit pressure cooker instruction. Okay. So the operation instructions, cleaning and maintenance. I mean, it's a little bit thin, so I guess it requires that you have some kind of existing knowledge for use of pressure canners. Just going to remove this. And I guess this is the pressure gauge. So this is the gauge. Let's install it really quickly. It doesn't come with a rubber bit, which I have seen some other pressure canners with. What? It seems okay. It's a little bit cheaper than one of the other named brands, and I'm going to tighten it, and yeah, then I hopefully will show you guys a slight use of it. So I've got 3 inches of water boiling in, 3 inches of water heating in the canner, and I've got my baked beans in the jars ready to go into the canner. So what I'll do is I'll lift them and put them in, and we'll take it from there. This is the baked beans recipe from Healthy Canning, by the way. I'll put the link at the bottom of the video. So my canner lid is ready as well. I have assembled the gauge. I have put the gauge on, and I have put a little bit of oil on the seal. so it would help to slide on and off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the lid on, and then I will come back when we are at the 10-minute venting stage. So now we're at the venting stage. I don't know if it's actually visible from on the camera, but it is now starting to build up a good head of steam. The handles and the pot are not completely flush with one another. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a little bit of a space, so it just seems very, yeah, we'll just see how it is, but at the moment it doesn't seem that the construction is great. So now it has definitely come to a head of steam, and we will let it vent for 10 minutes. So now it's been venting for 10 minutes, and I am going to put the pressure weight on, and we'll build it up to 10 pounds of pressure and time it for 65 minutes. I can see that the gauge is starting to move a little bit, so it is building pressure. So I don't know if you can see it, but the gauge is now starting to, the weight gauge is starting to dance a little bit, while it's on the pressure gauge, it's only saying something like 7.5 pounds of pressure. So it doesn't seem to actually be increasing the gauge anymore. It's stuck actually on around 8 pounds of pressure, but the weight is jiggling as I would expect it to for 10 pounds of pressure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start timing it for 65 minutes, as is required from the Healthy Canning website. So we're almost done with our pressure canning. We have 3 minutes left to go, and then we will do a natural release. So it's been a little bit difficult to know whether I'm at the right pressure with this one, to be honest, because the gauge, as you can see, is at 7 pounds of pressure, but the weight is jiggling and rotating. So is it just a case of the gauge not being properly calibrated? So it's been 30 minutes. Then I'm going to open the pressure canner lid to see what it looks like on the inside. Looks like it's okay. I'm going to leave the jars in there for 10 minutes before I pull it out. It doesn't look like there's been much siphoning. I'm going to take out the cans now. So what would I say about this pressure canner? I'm going to have to run some more tests on it, but it is a little bit of a concern to me that the gauge only got up to 8 pounds of pressure. The jury's still out. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I have a Presto, which I love using. It's a bit big, but it does what it's supposed to, and the gauge actually seemed to be quite reliable. I don't know whether the gauge for this one was incorrectly calibrated or what happened, but yeah, so these baked beans, they look all right, but I would expect them to be bubbling a little bit more, and they're not really. So yeah, we'll have to see.